Good morning, second grade. This is Mrs. Breaux. Today we're going to have a little fun with our math and play a game. We're going to continue our work by adding three-digit numbers using place values, but we're going to have some fun. You can see on my paper that I have 217 plus a number. Let me fix my camera. 217 plus a number with 3 digits is equal to another number. I'm missing these digits, so I'm going to use a dice, a number cube, and I took this from one of my board games. Need to make sure that the number cube has 6 sides. I'm going to roll it once to find out how many hundreds. 6. I'm going to roll it one more time to find out how many tens. 3. And one last time to find out how many ones. 3 again. All right. Today, we are going to be using a number line. We are still going to be thinking about place values with hundreds, tens, and ones. By thinking about how many hundreds, how many tens, and how many ones we need to jump when we're adding. When we're adding two numbers here and using a number line, the easiest thing to do is to start with the larger number. So even though we're adding 217 plus 633, we're going to start our number line with 633. 633. Then we're going to look at the number we're adding, 217. And we're going to find out how many hundreds, how many tens, and how many ones we need to jump. Let's take this number and put it in expanded form, 217. 200 plus 10 plus 7. I know we need to jump 2 hundreds. Let's go ahead and make 2 jumps of 100 each. 100, 200. And let's see where we land. 633, and I jump 100, puts me at 733. I jump one more 100, and I'm at, that's right, 833. Now we've jumped the hundreds. How many tens do we need to jump? You've got it, just one 10. If I'm at 833, what is the next 10? 843. Great job. Now we've jumped the tens. Our last task is to jump the ones. We need to jump how many ones? 7 ones. We need to count by ones 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we're at 843, one more puts us at 844. One more puts us at 845. One more, 846. One more, 847. One more, 848. One more, 849. And one more brings us to 850. We jumped our hundreds, our tens, and our ones. We jumped 200 plus 10 plus 7. So our answer is 850. It is very tricky to add and subtract big numbers using a number line. We're going to use what we know about expanded notation and adding by place value so that we don't get tricked. Let's do another one together. 322 plus a number with 3 digits equals the whole. I need to find that number by rolling my number cube. 5. 1. 1. Now I look at the two parts I'm adding. 322 plus 511. Which value is greater? Which is the larger number? That's right. 511 is the larger number, so I'm going to start my number line with that value. I'm going to be adding 322. I need to know how many 100 jumps, how many 10 jumps, and how many ones to jump. So I'm going to write 322 in expanded form. 300 plus 20 plus 2. This will help me keep track of my jumps. Go ahead and pause the video. Work out your jumps, hundreds, tens, and ones, and see what your sum is. All right, welcome back. Let's do this together. We are at 511. We need to jump 3 hundreds. 100, 2 hundreds, and 3 hundreds. Let's see where we land. 511 and 1 more 100 brings me to 611. Counting by hundreds, 1 more 100, 711. And 1 more 100, 811. Great job. Your 100 jumps are done. Now, let's count our 10 jumps. We need to jump 20 tens. That is 2 jumps of 10 because we can count 10, 20, 10, and 20. Let's see where we land. 811, 1 more 10, 821. Great job. 1 more 10, 831. We've jumped our tens. Now let's jump our ones. How many ones? Just 2. Let's do it. 1, 2. 831, we need to jump 1 and 2. 831, jumping 1 more, puts me at 832. And 1 more, 833. We jumped our ones. We started at 511 because it was the bigger number. And then we jumped 322. 3 hundreds, 2 tens, and 2 ones. And our answer is 833. Jumping on the number line to add is kind of fun. Let's do one more together. We can see here that this is one of those tricky subtraction problems. I'm missing the whole. The whole subtract the part is equal to another part. But when I see these 3 lines, it tells me I need to use my number cube to find that value. 2. 1. And 4. Again, I got my number cube from my favorite game in my game cabinet. You can use this from a board game. If you have one of those games with a popper, you can also use that. Or there's even a phone app where you can roll a number cube. Now we have our missing whole minus our part is equal to our next part. So we have to add 231 plus 214 to find that missing part. Which number is larger? That's right, 231 is larger. So let's start our number line there. We have to add 214. Let's see how many hundreds, tens, and one jumps we're going to make by writing 214 in expanded form. $200. We need to make 2 jumps of 100. 100, 200. 100, 200. 231, jumping 100, puts me at 331. Jump one more 100. Where did you land? That's right, 431. You jumped your hundreds. How many 10 jumps do we need to make? Just one. 10. 431 and 10 more. 441. You jumped your tens. How many ones do we need to jump? Just 4. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's count by ones until we get to our sum. 441 and one more, 442. Jump one more, 443. One more time, 444. And last jump, one more, 445. That's our sum. We started at the larger number, 231. We added 214 by jumping 2 hundreds, 1 10, and 4 ones to get our answer of 445. That was our missing whole. Today, in your workshop problems, you can draw your number line on a lined piece of paper to practice. Then you can do your exit ticket in your Google Doc. If you're having trouble, please visit your teacher during office hours. I'm sure they would love to play the number line game with you. I had fun today, second grade. Have a great week.